Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Dr. Kurt Ahern, and I just want to take a couple minutes and go over a case study that I've been following on Facebook, on social media. And it's a thread from a mom who has some pretty significant health challenge that her son is going through currently. And I wanted to communicate what those main health challenges are that she's expressing, and then also hopefully shed a little bit of light on how the nervous system ties into all that and what can be done about it for this little guy. So if you're a parent out there who has a child that is struggling with one of these issues, this video is going to be a great video because we're going to kind of break it down a little bit and give you a different way of looking at it, a little bit different perspective rather than trying to treat it, diagnose it, label it, cure it, or medicate it. All right, it's been done. Guys, it doesn't work. So here are the three main health issues that this kid is going through. Number one, developmentally, he's not hitting his growth and development milestones. All right, he's not gaining weight, he's not eating. The kid is actually losing weight at this point. So big issue. This is a huge concern for this mom for obvious reasons, but this is issue number one. Developmentally, physically, this kid is behind, he's delayed. All right, concern, health challenge number two, immunity. All right, this kid is sick all the time. He's chronically sick. He has a lot of allergies, has eczema. His immune system is weak. It's not functioning and doing its job. All right, so that's health concern, frustration number two. And health concern and frustration number three is the fact that this kid's digestive system doesn't work. It's not working, doing what it needs to do as well. All right, so he has a lot of gut issues, a lot of digestive issues, and these are all, guys, just things that this mom is communicating in this post. So again, I want to take a couple minutes here, go over a little bit of the nervous system, talk about how the nervous system ties into these health challenges and what can be done differently so that you can take this information and get a different result rather than doing the same thing that hasn't worked for you in the past. So, two parts of the nervous system, guys: sympathetic, parasympathetic. We must have talked about this like a million times, right? But this is the way it is. It's the same for me, it's the same for you, it's the same for your kid, and it's the same for this kid as well. There's two parts to the nervous system: sympathetic, parasympathetic. All right? Sympathetic, this is stress mode. This is protective mode. This is fight or flight mode. This is the mode that handles stresses in your child's environments, allows them to adapt to stress. It's a good thing, right? It's a good thing, but it's only good in short bursts. It shouldn't be on all the time. It needs to be shut down, all right, and then turned back on when the time is appropriate. That's the sympathetic side of the nervous system. The other side of the nervous system is the parasympathetic side of the nervous system. This is the side of the nervous system responsible for growth, healing, development, proper immune function, and proper digestive function. All right, this is the side of the nervous system that these kids need to be in the majority of their time. However, that is not the case. All right, these kids, they've been wired for stress due to many different factors. We'll talk about that another time. But their nervous system has been wired for stress, and as a result of that, and because of it not getting addressed appropriately, their nervous system is locked in this sympathetic, fight or flight, protective, survival mode, dominant state, and as a result, all this other stuff on the other side of the nervous system, all the good stuff, gets negatively affected. It gets down regulated. It gets suppressed. It gets weakened. All right, so that being said, where do you think this kid's nervous system is at this point? Is this kid's nervous system in a state of protective mode, or is it in a state of growth, healing, and development? He's not growing. He's, for lack of better terms, not developing. His immune system is not functioning, and his digestive system is not functioning. So he's not in parasympathetic. He is in stress mode, survival mode, sympathetic mode. All right? That's not where we want these kids. All right? So, that being said, how do we get them out of it? We identify where they're at, right, from a neurological perspective, all right? From a chiropractic sense, the chiropractic adjustment for these kids, very gently, very specifically, takes the child out of the sympathetic dominant state, starts the process of breaking the neurologic pattern that they've been wired for many years, and starts the process with repetition and begins to bring them over into the parasympathetic side of the nervous system where all the good stuff takes place, right? They're growing, they're healing, they're developing, their immune system is on point, it's strong, their digestive system is on point, it's functioning. all that good stuff is starting to function as a result of removing stress patterns out of the nervous system, which is what the chiropractic adjustment does for this kid. So, that being said, hope that made sense. If you're a parent out there who has a kid who is struggling, right, with developmental issues, with cognitive issues, with speech issues, with immune system challenges, whether it be chronic allergies, asthmas, sinus infections, ear infections, pandas, all right, whether it be digestive issues, whatever your kid is going through, rather than continually treating it and diagnosing it and labeling it, right, and testing it, might we possibly take a different approach and understand where it's coming from and remove the stress so that they neurologically start to rewire into a more parasympathetic dominant state so that their bodies can heal, so that their bodies can function, and so that their bodies can express the true potential of health that's in it. It just needs to get unlocked. So if you're a parent out there that has a kid going through one of those issues, please reach out to us, all right? Comment, give us some feedback. We'll do everything we can to put you in touch with the right people in the right place, in the right state, in the right part of the country, all right? We'll help you out in any way we can, all right? Tag a friend, share it with a mom. This information, guys, it needs to get out there because currently the health of kids, not only in my community, but in communities around the country, is horrendous, right? These kids are diagnosed and labeled. They're overly medicated. They're fed rounds and rounds and rounds of antibiotics. They're on ridiculous vaccine schedules, all right, frankly. All right, and this isn't a talk on vaccines. Again, one of these times I'm going to do a talk on vaccines, all right? But this isn't the place. If you want that, go visit Del Bigtree, all right? He's your guy. That's where you can get some of his stuff. I'm not going to go there right now, but it is a part of all this, all right? It is definitely a part of all this. The schedule of vaccines has definitely changed for these kids now than it was for you as parents 30, 40, 50 years ago, all right? So regardless, tag a friend, share it with a mom. Let's help you get some answers. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye now.